I'm not a communist, and I'm not even going to go there. Because corporations cannot be trusted to voluntarily protect the environment, they require regulation. Strongly agree. Because corporations cannot be trusted to voluntarily protect the environment, they require regulation. Yeah. From each according to his ability to each according to his need is a fundamentally good idea. From each according to his ability to each according to his need. What does that mean? From each according to his ability to each according to his need. I don't know what that means. Am I just stupid there? I might just be stupid there. From each according to his ability to each according his need. So it depends on your ability, it depends on your need. Is that what they're saying? I'm gonna say agree. I feel stupid not knowing that, but I don't know. The freer the market, the freer the people. Yes, I can. That alright? Bit more, bit less? Oh yeah, you're on phone, obviously, are you? I don't want to type the questions in because it's just supposed to be thing. I might try and bit more. There? Is that good? From each according to his ability to each according to his need. I'm sorry, I am typing this in Google. I'm just... Depending on his ability, depending on his need. Oh, right, okay, of course. Right, okay. Famous slogan by Karl Marx describing an ideal communist society where everyone contributes their best effort and receives resources based on their personal needs, not their output. I think I agree, actually, I was right on agree. Because it's... Yeah, okay, I'm not going to go into it. Anyway, the freer the market, the freer the people. I think strongly agree. Free the market, free the people, yeah. Yeah. It's a sad reflection on our society that something as basic as drinking water is now a bottled, branded consumer product. Yes. In between agree and disagree. Sad reflection on society that something as basic as drinking water is now bottled. But it's not like you still got tap water, so it's not like you don't have access to water, but that water has a brand at all, yeah. Okay, not good, but lard shouldn't be a commodity to be bought and sold. I'm not thinking there should be a thing between disagree and agree, because not bought and sold necessarily, but yeah, I'll agree. It is regrettable that many personal fortunes are made by people who simply manipulate money and contribute nothing to the society. It is regrettable that many personal fortunes are made by people who simply manipulate money and contribute nothing to the society. 100%. Now, anyone who just makes money on the stock market is basically just a gambler, gambling on money, doing bad or worse. It just, yeah. And that's a problem. It's, why do you make a business and make a lot of money, but manipulating the market just to get more money? And yeah, protectionism is sometimes necessary in trade. Protectionism? You extra precautions over... I'm searching this up again. Protectionism? Overprotection on something, or... Oh, right. Agree. Not strongly agree, but protectionism is if you're protecting things that you can make or sell in your own country rather than going abroad, which you should be. You should be concentrating on making things and buying things from this country. I'm not saying I do. I don't look at labels on anything, but that's what Thatcher. We won't stop on Thatcher. Anyway, the only social responsibility of a company should be to deliver a profit to its shareholders. Strongly disagree. The only social responsibility of a company should be to deliver profit to its shareholders. The rich are too highly taxed. Strongly disagree. Those with ability to pay should have access to higher standards of medical care. Strongly disagree. Government should penalise businesses that mislead the public. Strongly. Where it depends on the government. If we're taking from the stance on like in a perfect world with a perfect government, yes, 100%. But let's say agree. Depending on the government, depending who. I mean, I don't think I would trust anyone. I can't think of one politician, one government party that would, you know. But anyway, I don't know. A genuine free market requires restrictions on the ability of predator multinationals to create monopolies. Monopolies. Come on, Jack, speak English. A genuine free market requires restrictions on the ability of predator multinationals to create. Agree. A genuine free market requires restrictions on the ability of predator multinationals to create monopolies. Yes, I agree. Probably strongly agree, but I'll put agree. Oh, this is a good one. The first word is abortion, so abortion when the woman's life is not threatened should always be illegal. Strongly disagree. It should be legal. Abortion when the woman's life is not threatened should always be illegal. No. Strongly disagree. It should be legal. There's a very important one. I'm going to make sure I get this one right. Make sure I get the wording right. Make sure I get my English right. Pro-choice. Abortion should be legal. You should have the choice. Legal, yes. So strongly disagree. Abortion when the woman's life is not threatened should always be illegal. So strongly disagree. Yeah? Okay. Right. Make sure I get that one right. All authority should be questioned. Strongly agree. Yep. Exactly, Finn. Exactly. Nearly always men as well as pro-choice. Obviously, it's a lot of women, Christian women as well, but how many men are just shut the fuck up? At least I could listen to a woman say abortion's bad, but a man, just shut the fuck up, please. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Agree. Obviously, it very depends on the situation, but we'll agree. Taxpayers should not be expected to prop up any theatres or museums that cannot survive on a commercial basis. That's a hard one. I don't know if tax... But it's a... Well, theatres should be built so they're making their own money. Museums are different. So... Yep. Yep, exactly, Finn. How great something is for someone but not able to do it yourself, yeah. Stupid. Very stupid. We'll say agree. Museums and stuff, especially, because I think museums should be free or very, very cheap. Theatres should be cheaper than they are, but I think you should still pay money. Should be businesses, but I think the taxpayer maybe should. But, yeah, tricky one. Schools should not make classroom attendance compulsory. Now, this is a difficult one. Because overall, like, yeah, you do want children to go to school and classes. But yeah, so, I think... no, sorry, disagree. Schools should not make classroom attendance compulsory. Well, isn't classroom attendance compulsory? I mean, it's not like they send the police to your door. Not straight away. Schools should not make classroom attendance compulsory. I always thought it was compulsory, but and if you don't attend for a certain amount, then social services get involved, or child services. And all depends on the school. Yeah, I hate this one because it's making me overthink so much. I'll just move on. I don't want to... you have to do it. You got no choice, you have to do it. Something is compulsory, you have to do it. Like exams, compulsory. Which school is technically compulsory anyway, right? It's just... yeah, exactly, Finn. That's what I was thinking. But it's not like they send police if you just... yeah. That's why I'm getting confused with these questions. And I don't want to question and overthink too much. But some of these questions... I know it said these questions are supposed to be vague, but some of them, I don't know. Schools should not make classroom attendance compulsory. I thought it was compulsory, but all people have their rights, but it is better for all of us that different sorts of people should keep to their own kind. Gingers with the gingers? Okay, now we're talking. If we can have a ginger society and only gingers allowed, then I'm for this, actually. But otherwise, strongly disagree. All people have their rights, but it's better for all of us that different sorts of people should keep to their own kind. And be careful, I'm doing the rants I want to do, because the questions are confusing me most of the time. Good parents sometimes have to spank their children. This is one of those things you can never make legal again, and you can't tell parents to hit the kids. But my fucking god, would hitting a kid fucking help some kids? Oh my lord. Oh my, not like proper hits, not like a proper hit, but it's... No, not hitting, but like... They need punishment and a clip. I got a lot of clips from a kid and it did me a lot of good. And when you're seeing some of these bratty kids, you know they've never been clipped or haven't faced anything. And how many teenagers I've just seen that just, if they had been punched in the face, not by the dad or mom, but anyone, especially if they got hit in the face by a kid, it would make them so much better. And you might be confused, it's like, well, you're condoning violence. It's not, it's if you get hit, you get consequences for your action. You learn there's consequences for your action. If there's no consequences for your action, but you can never tell parents, you can never say, because then the worst ones would go too far. Far too far. Definitely not spank though. Definitely not spank. That was definitely outdated. But a clip on the head. A clip just mean like a slow slap, but... It's natural for children to keep some secrets from their parents. Strongly agree. Possessing marijuana for personal use should not be a criminal offence. Yeah. Exactly, yeah, just things like that. I'm not saying, obviously, not spanking, not hitting. But certain things like that, and especially, like, biting is another one. Obviously, you shouldn't bite anyone at your workplace, but... I'm sure that's what my mum did with me. Ma'am? So when I was young, did I bite you once, and did you bite me back? And then I never did it again. Did I bite you once as a kid?
I bit you once.
And then you bit me?
I bit you.
But like gently, she wasn't like, and I never did it again.
No.
And it's things like that, it's like, good, but you can't tell. Cause I'm doing this like...
I mean, it didn't injure you.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Did you hear her? She attacked me. No, you didn't injure me.
Almost hung it off.
Yeah.
Never did it again.
Never did it again.
I mean, you left indentation. I mean, you only left.
I left indentation, my mum
And you do.
said.
You do go through that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you never did it again.
No, I never did it again. And it's things like that, but you can't tell people to do that because the worst will take it too far.
Oh.
No. Look, I'm just doing a political questionnaire, and one of the questions, can parents spank their children? And it's like, no. I think spanking is outdated.
Yeah, I do.
But a clip across the head, or... And could kids need it? Because you see some kids that have never been...
You've got some, and especially with some children, gender parenting does not work.
No, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I'm afraid I'm going to have to chocolate one.
No, we can hear my mouth now, just put the mic a bit closer. Oh yes, you would cheer over, wouldn't you, friend? I'm saying she bit me.
I'm a great believer in you've got to stick up for yourself. You know, and
Yeah.
you're all like, oh, somebody punches you in school, just walk away. Well, no punching harder.
Yeah.
Because there's some little people you've got got to be able to stick up for yourself. It's a really tough, cruel world out there.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you've got to stick up for yourself.